This is London, and this is John Snaggs speaking. Under the command of General Eisenhower, Allied naval forces, supported by strong air forces, began landing Allied armies this morning on the northern coast of France.
The Allied invasion of Nazi-occupied Europe. Now the tables were turned. The enemy had been swept out of Africa with the help of Australian, New Zealand, South African and Indian forces. Now began the sweep out of occupied Europe, with the Canadian forces playing a prominent part in the operation. The man who had encouraged ideas in the First World War was chief sponsor of a new idea which built this great Mulberry Harbour for the use of the invading forces in the Second World War. Winston Churchill was not a young man when this great invasion took place, but he still had the heart of a lion, and it was only King George VI himself who dissuaded the Prime Minister from following in the immediate wake of the frontline troops. Very soon after D-Day, however, he was there, and it was Montgomery, the great soldier, who welcomed the soldier-statesman to the invasion beaches. But the Nazi enemy still fought back against Britain. The V-1, the flying bomb, the Doodlebug, menaced the capital and all of southern England. It became a race between the Allied armies fighting their way across Europe and the V-weapons, which could be poured out by the Nazis before they were overrun. A milestone, an historic milestone, which was passed in that race, was celebrated when Churchill drove down the Champs Elysees in liberated Paris, accompanied by General de Gaulle. The race was won when another great historic moment came, and Winston Churchill, delighted as usual to be in the thick of things, crossed the Rhine with the Americans. And there on the other side, Montgomery again awaited him. There followed, not long afterwards, the beginning of the end. Now there really was what he had called remarkable and definite victory. The world was indeed saved from what he had called the abyss of a new dark age.
General Kinsel will sign next. Admiral Wagner will sign next. Colonel Pollack will sign next. And Major Freid will sign last. I will sign the instrument on behalf of the Supreme Allied Commander, General Eisenhower.
After Montgomery had accepted surrender of the Germans in Germany, Winston Churchill made his announcement in London.